Sabine, you're chasing a story about the Central Park horses and carriages and what some might think an out-of-control animal rights activist. What do you got?
I'm here in New York at the intersection of 59th Street and 6th Avenue, a very picturesque area where tourists can take fairy tale-like carriage rides along Central Park. But check out this video. There's nothing picturesque or fairy tale-like about it.
These horses are forced to work 9 to 14 hours a day sometimes.
What you see are animal rights protesters screaming at the horse carriage drivers. One of the protesters actually shoves one of the drivers in the back.
Oh, no, don't hit it.
That protester has been identified as Eddie Sullivan. He might seem familiar to our Chasing News viewers because he is the same guy who screamed murderer at a Hasidic Jew that I was interviewing.
Oh, the chicken guy.
You're a murderer and abuser. You're a murderer and an abuser.
He's had a busy week.
So this interaction happened over the weekend, and this guy, Eddie Sullivan, was arrested and charged with misdemeanor assault. Further on in the video, you see another verbal fight. A protester is actually walking alongside a family that got into the horse carriage. The woman actually starts laughing at the protesters.
Why is this funny? It's not funny at all. Why is it funny? It's so typical
Because you guys funny.
The protester responds and says, oh, typical effing a-hole tourist.
Typical American. You're a typical tourist.
What country are you from?
Whoa.
So then
And
the
so it
tourist
devolves.
on the horse carriage gets up and is about to jump on the protester, but then calms down.
You cannot curse the people. You have to be nice.
It was put on YouTube by Christina Henson.
We've told the police that we were concerned that this was going to escalate, and they've said, well, listen, they're just protesters. It's their First Amendment right. Ignore them. It's like, yeah, we're professionals. We can do that, but I can't make any promises about the customers. I can't make any promises about the protesters themselves, who have obviously shown that they have no problem getting violent.
I ended up taking a horse carriage ride myself. My interaction with them has been very positive with these drivers. They're really just working hard out here, and so are the horses.
To say that these horses are having a bad life is out of control. They get 5 weeks vacation. They're treated very healthy.
What about maternity leave?
But what I was going to say is that working horses need to keep working.
Why do they have to put the horses into these contraptions and basically constrict their lives?
A animal rights activist assaulting a human is like a human rights activist drowning puppies on the weekend for fun. Aren't humans mammals? This guy is like the biggest, dumbest walking contradiction I've ever seen in my entire life.
You're a murderer and abuser.